This is my story of when I travelled to a country to discover its beautiful gastronomy, its fantastic culture. We seek out some of its most famous beauty spots. We take in its stunning landscape. We hit up the seventh wonder of the world and we take in the beautiful Red Sea. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me on my trip around the Kingdom of Jordan.
So, a very good morning from me here on the Dead Sea. Oh wow, what a fantastic sleep we had last night after a very, very long day's travelling. And now what we're going to do today is what is on everybody's bucket list. Every tourist that comes to Jordan. We're going to go and float in the Dead Sea with all its healing properties. Hopefully it'll cure me of all the diseases in the world. I doubt that really. But yeah, what we're going to do now is we're going to check out the resort in the daytime. I know we had a little walk around last night, but obviously today the sun is very, very glorious. It's about 21 degrees right now and I'm very, very comfortable in t-shirt and shorts. So yeah, let's go down and let's go check out the Dead Sea. Come on guys.
So it's a stunning morning here at the Dead Sea. The temperature is absolutely perfect and it normally tends to stay warm here at the Dead Sea year round. Of course, it is the lowest point on Earth. We can see the swimming pools are starting to open for the guests, all 6 of them, but we're going to make our way down to the beach. Come on.
So if you're someone who doesn't want to go in the sea, at least this hotel caters for everyone. There's loads of pools and they're still open at this time of the year. As I say, the weather is about 21 degrees right now and it's only 10 o'clock in the morning. So I guess that is a massive plus of visiting, and this is of course the lowest point on Earth, hence the reason it is so warm here. When we landed in Amman airport yesterday it was about 7 degrees, so yeah, a drastic change of temperature. But come on guys, let's make our way to the Dead Sea.
Now look at this, absolutely fantastic from this view. It is just a little oasis here, so yeah, I definitely underestimated what to expect from the Dead Sea, but looking at these beautiful surroundings, it's definitely a place worth to visit. But yeah, let's look at the water lines and let's see how quickly the Dead Sea is receding.
So there we are guys, we've seen the effects of climate change firsthand. In 1995, this was all a part of the Dead Sea. But in 30 years, the Dead Sea has receded so far. You'll see how far the walk is to get to the new coastline. But you can see behind me here, the hotel gates. That actually used to be the entrance and this used to be the sea. And I guess you can see some resemblance here of where the Dead Sea was. But yeah, let's walk down. I say we've got another 100 metres before we get to the coastline, so you can see this sea is disappearing fast. Come on guys, let's take a closer look. So just as we see there, just that little pathway from the last side to here is how much the water receded in 5 years, and there's more signs down at the bottom there. So in 5 years we must have lost about 50 metres of the Dead Sea. It just shows how quickly, that must be a rate of 10 metres per year, this body of water is disappearing. So come on guys, let's keep exploring. So it's absolutely mental to think in 10 years from 1995 to 2005 all of that path we've just walked would have been the Dead Sea, but it's all gone. So there we are, and we can see the barren land ahead of us where the sea used to be recently. But anyway, we're going to keep walking down now and we're going to make it to the coastline, and it is such a lovely warm morning. So yeah, I definitely think I'm going to have a dip, although I am a little bit I don't know, is it going to be cold? Who knows? We're about to find out. I'm going to tell you guys.
While climate change is a factor that plays in the receding Dead Sea story, another large factor that plays is the neighbouring state taking the water from the Dead Sea and filling up Lake Tiberias. This also has a drastic effect on this beautiful body of water. But here we are, guys, we're coming up to another plaque and we can see how fast the water's disappearing.
So in 2010 this was all the Dead Sea, but yeah, it's gone, all gone. It really brings home the issues we're facing on this planet when it comes to our disappearing water sources, and yeah, very interesting to see with your own eyes. But come on guys, I think we're almost at the sea now, so let's go and have a salty, painful dip.
So we're almost at the water's edge. If you want to pause and read the information here, please feel free to do so. But let's take our first look at the Dead Sea. Now, it is absolutely stunning. Look at that. I'm absolutely blown away by how blue the water is. And of course, there is another plaque.
So, it's incredible to believe that only 5 years ago, 2020, this was the end, this was the coast. The Dead Sea started where my feet are, but obviously that's not the case, otherwise my feet would be burning. The sea goes all the way down there now, so even in 5 years we can see the progress of the receding Dead Sea. Come on guys, I think I'm feeling lovely, nice and toasty. If I'm going to jump in this water, it's now or never.
So just some interesting information. The Dead Sea is 70% salt. So you can't drown in it, nothing lives in it, and you'll see when we go and test the waters, I will float. So yeah, very, very interesting, and a very beautiful blue colour there. So it's amazing to think that we are in the start of February now, and the weather here is in the low 20s. Really pleasant.
So here we are guys, we're all muddied up and I'm ready to go in the Dead Sea, guys. I don't know how I feel about this actually. I don't know if I'm not really a big sea swimmer, but while we're here we might as well go and do it. So come on guys, let's go and have a float. So guys, we've just tested the water temperature here and it is very, very warm, this water. So actually I'm looking forward to this dip now. So from me, let's go in a little bit deeper. So guys, there we are from the Dead Sea. I've got to say that was very, very invigorating. If you're heading to this part of the world, you absolutely have to do this. You cannot come to Jordan without spending some time actually in the Dead Sea. Now I'm not going to lie, it stings a little bit. I am burning just a tad. What we're going to do now is just spend some time drying off in this beautiful warm sunshine, and then we'll head back into the resort because our checkout time is fast approaching. Go on guys.
So let's head back up the path and up to the hotel. And one thing is for certain, this trip is going to contain a lot of walking and hiking.
Wow guys, what an absolutely incredible experience. I really cannot recommend that enough. What a morning, what a beautiful morning, and what a beautiful way to start our first morning here in Jordan. What we're going to do now is we're going to head back, we're going to get changed, and well, we'll be going on to our 4th episode of the trip, but I'll show you guys as we make our way back to the resort. Come on. So there we are guys, our time at the Dead Sea has unfortunately come to an end, and wow, what a fantastic way to start this epic journey. I've got to say I'm feeling very vitalised after jumping in the drink. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to leave you to it, because our next episode we're going to a very sensitive site. But from me here in the Dead Sea, thank you for watching as always, and I shall see you all on the next adventure.